coin set, The Lost Caverns of Ixalan. So I've got a bundle here to open, which is 8 boosters. You also get a promo Jurassic Park card as well. Let's see what you get on the back. So we get these set boosters there, 8 of them. The Jurassic Park promo card. There's also an old art traditional foil promo for Hit the Motherlode. And also the oversized spin down and the lands as well. And the box as well that you get to keep everything in, which is super useful for Commander decks. Right, so let's start by getting into this. I do love the contrast of the pink and yellow as well. Kind of helps the set stand out a little bit. Gonna do this as slowly as possible. Don't want to make too much noise with it. Ripping it all the way off quickly definitely makes a lot of noise. So we get the artwork as well, which I forgot about that. So just some artwork there of the new Planeswalker Quintaurus. It says flip. Oh, okay. Oh, it's meant to be like a continual piece of artwork. It says recover these lost artifacts to survive the depths of Ixalan. Guessing you're meant to be trying to find them, but I won't be doing that here. And then we got the deck box. So looks loads better than the original Ixalan, for sure. I wasn't a huge fan of that deck box, but this is what you get inside. So we'll get the boring thing out of the way first, which is the mandatory Wizards recycling. So yeah, nothing too exciting there. Although I do like the set Planeswalker logo, that looks cool. And then we've got the spin down die, which I kind of like that. That's nice. It's got the set symbol there. They tried doing the same with the Lord of the Rings dice, but that looked awful. And this definitely comes out a lot clearer. So yeah, brilliant. I like that. We've then got the land pack with the promo card at the front. So that's Hit the Motherlode, which for 4 and 3 red, you get a sorcery. Discover 10. If the discovered card's mana value is less than 10, create a number of tapped treasure tokens equal to the difference. So it's an interesting card, but I'm not sure if it's really going to go in a deck yet. But good free card to have, I suppose. We've then got the Jurassic Park card, which I'm probably going to give to a friend, but let's read it and see what it does. So this is Grim Gigantosaurus, 5 a black and a green for a 10/10 dinosaur, and it has Monstrosity 10. And when it becomes monstrous, destroy all artifacts and creatures other than Grim Gigantosaur. So bit of weird board wipe, but the Monstrosity 10 costs 12 mana, but it costs 1 less for each creature with power 4 or greater your opponent's control, so it's a weird card. I probably won't use it, and my friend loves the Jurassic Park theme, so I think he'd get more love of it than I would. So I'm going to leave that sealed. And then the last thing we have is the 8 set boosters, which are very, very reflective. I hope that's not too bright for the video. But you can get Jurassic Park cards in these as well, I believe. There is 1 or 2 that I want, but I'm going to see what I get out of these first before I buy any singles. So let's start with the first pack. Just going to move these to one side. Okay, so starting off with a foil signed card, which is for Triumphant Chomp. I don't even remember that card from pre-release or preview, so. But signed cards are always good. Signed art cards, anyway. We've then got a basic forest in the full art land style. I'll put that there. Staggering size. Basking capybara. Didact echo. In the presence of ages. Glimpse the core. Charlie's Dawn Runner. I have a terrible problem telling the set symbols really hard to tell the difference between commons and uncommons. That's an uncommon. Uncommon. Nikanzil Current Conductor. An Idol of the Deep King, which becomes Sovereign Maku Huid. Yeah, sorry, some of these names will be way above my English, I'm afraid. Tetsin Gnome Champion is the rare. Blue, red, white for a 2/2 legendary artifact creature gnome. Whenever Tetsin or another double-faced artifact enters the battlefield under your control, mill 3 cards. You may put an artifact card from among them into your hand, and then it has craft with 6 artifacts. The Golden Gear Colossus is a legendary artifact creature gnome that's a 6/6 with vigilance and trample. And whenever the Golden Gear Colossus enters the battlefield or attacks, transform up to 1 other target double-faced artifact you control, and create 2 1/1 colourless gnome artifact creature tokens. So it's a very weird Jeskai artifact commander, but I like the design. And we have a second rare in the pack. Starving Revenant. 2 and 2 black for a 4/4 Spirit Horror. When it enters the battlefield, surveil 2. Then for each card you put on top of your library, you draw a card and lose 3 life. Also, potentially you could draw 2 cards off of it, but it would cost you 6 life. And then descend 8. Whenever you draw a card, if there are 8 or more permanent cards in your graveyard, target opponent loses 1 life, and you gain 1 life. Oh, okay, so potentially you could draw 2 for 4 life, which isn't, that's actually really good. And then we've got Malamet War Scribe as a foil, and then just a regular token. So let's go on to pack 2. Oh, I didn't actually cut that one open. Could have guessed that with the crimping there. So no signed art card this time, and a basic swamp in the full art poster. I really like that one. Old-Tech Cloud Guard. Old-Tech Archaeologist. Tinker's Tote. Hot Foot Gnome. Zenut Scout. I think that's the start of the uncommons. Glowcap Lantern. Merfolk Cave Diver. Oh, there's an old art there. A Kawali the Seething Tower. But that's still an uncommon. Oh, and then we've got the old art Roaming Throne. This is one of the cards that I really wanted for Commander, so that's good. Roaming Throne. 4 mana for a 4/4 golem with Ward 2. As Roaming Throne enters the battlefield, choose a creature type. Roaming Throne is the chosen type in addition to the other types. If a triggered ability of another creature you control of the chosen type triggers, it triggers an additional time. So that's a fantastic card for Commander. Any type or deck will love that. Kitesail Larcenist. 2 and a blue for a 2/3 human pyro with flying and ward 1. When Kitesail Larcenist enters the battlefield, for each player choose up to 1 other target artifact or creature that player controls. For as long as Kitesail Larcenist remains on the battlefield, the chosen permanents become treasure artifacts. With tap to sacrifice this artifact, add 1 mana of any colour, and lose all other abilities. So that's a very strange board wipe, but I like it. It's not necessarily a board wipe, but give this like indestructible or something, that's really good. And then we've got a cave at the back there. Forgotten Monument. Oh, and there's a list card as well. Fabrication Module, which is the energy module. That's pretty cool. So time to go to pack 3. Rubbish flying off everywhere there. Oh, that's cool art. I don't remember seeing that one. I'm guessing that's some sort of mask. Would that be like Helm of the Host or something, maybe, as part of the hidden treasures? Oh, done this upside down. Hidden Cataract. So another cave. Walk with the Ancestors. Sage of Days. Ray of Ruin. Cosmium Blast. Enterprising Scallywag. 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 as you can tell from the symbol. So, hunting Velociraptor, 2 and a red for a 3/2 dinosaur with first strike. Dinosaur spells you cast have Prowl for 2 and a red. Oh, here we go, we've got Malcolm. Good old Malcolm. Alluring Scoundrel, 1 and a blue for a 2/1 Siren Pirate with flash and flying. Whenever Malcolm deals combat damage to a player, put a chorus counter on it. Draw a card, then discard a card. If there are 4 or more chorus counters on Malcolm, you may cast the discarded card without paying its mana cost. Seems pretty good. I like that. And then our foil is Otterclan Landmark. And we've got a fungus dinosaur token. Tokens go there. So not some bad packs at the moment, really. Quite happy with my pulls. But we're not even halfway through yet, so let's do pack 4. Again, don't remember seeing that art, but it's a skeleton of some sort. Promising Vein. There we go. Glorifier of Suffering. Mephetic Draft. Veto's Inquisitors. Acolyte of Aklotzotos. Yeah, sorry, that's really a difficult one for me to pronounce. Fanatical Offering. Sorcerer's Spyglass. Spyglass Siren. Zoyawa's Justice. Clay-fired bricks. Sanguine Evangelist. 2 and a white for a 2/1 vampire cleric with battle cry. And when it enters the battlefield or dies, create a 1/1 black-white bat creature token with flying. That might actually go in a new deck that I've got. And Hotfoot Gnome in foil with a treasure token. Right, so let's go on to pack 5. Like a fungus skull there. Captivating Cave. Sorry, that one goes there actually. Brackish Blunder. Shipwreck Sentry. Waylaying Pirates. Pirate Hat. Oaken Siren. Diamond Pickaxe. Dig Site Conservator. Market Gnome. Visage of Dread. Tarian's Journal. 1 and a black for a legendary artifact. You can tap it and sacrifice another artifact or creature to draw a card, but you can only activate that as a sorcery. Or you can pay 2 and discard your hand to transform Tarian's Journal. And in it becomes the Tomb of Aklazotos, and it's a land that taps for black. Or you may cast a creature spell from your graveyard this turn. If you do, it enters the battle with a finality counter on it, and is a vampire in addition to its other types. That's an interesting artifact. And Buried Treasure as the foil. On to pack 6. Some sort of golem there. Hidden Nursery. Compass Gnome. Cartographer's Companion. Rumbling Rocks Slide. Miner's Guild Wing. River Herald Guide. Mischievous Pup. Contested Game Ball. Capar Osti Sunborn. And Zoaya Lava Tongue. The rare is Trumpeting Carnosaur, 4 and 2 red for a 7/6 dinosaur with trample, and when it enters you discover 5, but you can also pay 2 and a red to discard it to deal 3 damage to target creature or planeswalker, so it's got a bit of utility there. Oh, and then we've got a foil full art land, Restless Vents. It's a non-basic that enters tapped, and it taps for red or black, and then you can pay 1, a black and a red, for it to become a 2/3 insect creature with menace, and when it attacks you may discard a card. If you do, draw a card. And then we've got a Courage in Crisis as a list card. So we've not had a mythic yet, so I'm hoping we kind of get one in the box. Unfortunately, bundles can range from 0 to 2, so I'm kind of hoping that we do get at least one mythic though. So let's start with Promising Vein, which is in foil. Ancestors' Aid. Family Reunion. Ancestral Reminiscence. Deconstruction Hammer even. Chart a Course. Self-Reflection. Council of Echoes. Coety Scavenger, which is a raccoon, that's nice. And Caslem Stone Tree. Oh, and we've actually got the Planeswalker from the set as a mythic. Quintorius Cand. For 3, a red and a white, you get a Planeswalker with 4 loyalty. Whenever you cast a spell from exile, he'll deal 2 damage to each opponent and you gain 2 life. Create a 3/2 red and white spirit creature token for a +1. -3 is Discover 4. And -6 is Exile any number of target cards from your graveyard. Add red for each card exiled this way. You may play those cards this turn. Okay, so that's a really cool Planeswalker. I kinda wish he was a commander, but you can't, unfortunately. And then Cavern Stomper as the foil, with a skeleton pirate as the token there. Okay, so we got our mythic. I'm quite happy with that. I like that card. It's cool. Let's open the last pack. So there's the art card. Hidden Courtyard. Seeker of Sunlight. Water Wind Scout. River Herald Scout. Song of Stupefaction. Zoyoa Lava Tongue. Pit of Offering. Benbach, the Great Mistake. That's a great tagline for a creature. Cavernous Maw. Lodestone Needle. Oh, a second mythic, and my god, what a pull. I'm going to pronounce it wrong, but Oshatak, Deepest Foundation. Oh, I'm super glad I actually opened one of these because I need to buy one and they're about 30 quid at the moment. So for 4 and 2 white, you get a 6/6 god with vigilance. If one or more creature tokens would be created under your control, 3 times that many of those tokens are created instead. And when it dies, return it to the battlefield tapped and transformed under its owner's control. And it becomes a land that you can tap for white, or you can pay 2 and a white, and tap it to transform it back to the god. And you can only do that if you attacked with 3 or more creatures this turn. Oh, that's a fantastic pull, brilliant. And Tectonic Hazard as the foil there, with a dinosaur token. So I've been Foamy ASMR. I want to thank you for watching this video. If you enjoyed it, please like and subscribe. It really helps the channel grow. And if you leave a comment below, I'll get back to you. I'll see you in the next video.